So I'm Sam from Syndromia. Had an interesting day on vacation. My girlfriend cut her hand, opening up something, and so paramedics showed up, and then they asked me, "Hey, you look familiar. You been to Colorado and Cocoa Beach?" I'm like, "It's probably from the internet." I don't know why he's asking me that. Anyways, we'll go ahead with the questions.
Where did the name Syndromia come from?
I came from a video game on Xbox. It was this like horror game called Syndrome. So I thought of naming it Syndrome, but then like so many names had that, so I came up with Syndromia, which was like unique because it wasn't really taken on the internet. So I came up with that. And it kind of describes like my music a lot, with being kind of, mixed up with synthwave, dark synth, techno, stuff like that, especially the first couple albums. So yeah.
Why did you choose synthwave music?
It's because it's very like 80s. I had come across one of the artists that I really liked a lot, called Midnight Danger. He's from Sweden, and he was under New Retrowave Records. It came out in like 2011. It had like all the synthwave that got popular. It's synthwave music, that's the way to describe it. It's the music you hear in the show Stranger Things. So that's where that came from. The idea of synthwave.
Do you do the cover art for your albums?
No, I don't. I've had third-party contractors work on it. I had one person work on the Cybernetic Pandemic one, and then the logo for the first album, and then Time Lord, that one too. Nightblade 84, I had done that on a website. I can't remember what it was called. I actually had somebody else do 3 other covers, but I had taken those down. One of them was not actually a Syndromia album, but that person doesn't really work for me anymore, so I gotta re-put those albums out. That's Back to the Streets, Cynthian, and Demolition. Demolition was the one that was out a couple months ago.
Have you ever worked with a music producer?
No, I had a music producer work on Cynthian before, but it wasn't working out. So that person did work for me, but also I was the person I was married to for a little bit, so it didn't work out very well. So I'm trying to reproduce that album. It's not a Syndromia album. It's called Synthian. It was a project I was working on in different DAWFL studios instead of Reason. So.
Will there ever be a music video in the future?
There was supposed to. I had talked to Midnight Danger, Chris Young, about it about a couple of years ago, and then I had a lot of stuff going on with school, and then I was married at the time, so he was considering looking into it, about having him feature him in there. I was really inspired by his music a lot. A lot of the vibes that people get from me is a lot of a reflection of what he does, his look and his music. He's one of my inspirations to start, music in synthwave, dark synth.
How many albums will Syndromia have?
Total of 9. There will be Demolition, Invasion is another one, and then the other one is Synthazon. So, and then of course I'll put Back to the Streets up. So it's a total of 9 albums.
Are there other projects?
There was Cynthian, that was the project I was working on. I was supposed to work on some of the projects that I had for school, working with playing lead guitar in some of the albums. And I was supposed to work with a music producer that he just recently graduated, Lane Register, that's his name. And Mark Anthony was another guy that they're both music producers. And Lane had played saxophone, and he wanted to record on one of the albums that I'm trying to work on. And then Mark was a bass player and a guitarist too.
Yeah, that's gone.
Well, bass player. So.
Are you seeing anyone as far as relationships go?
Yeah, I'm seeing you. Started seeing Twilight, which I call her Twilight, that's her name, right? On vacation with her. Boyfriend, girlfriend. Now, just talking to seeing her for a little. And I guess that's like the interview, what's going on. Trying to put more albums out there. Some stuff going on with school. I'll be graduating school sometime around May or June next year, so more than halfway through. It's a recording arts, Bachelor of Science degree. It's a audio engineering degree. It's a Bachelor of Science. So getting all A's, got 100% some classes, perfect attendance. It's a struggle trying to relearn stuff or, you know, doing it the industry way. You know, I've been doing it professionally for decades, you know, doing music. I'm a musician, music producer, and also an audio engineer. So, if anyone had any questions about, like, you know, stuff about me, hopefully I covered everything. So that worked out. And here I am on Cocoa Beach, which has an A at the end. So it's like pronounced. So that's it. Thanks.